Hi, thank you for the opportunity to discuss virtualization technology. And I would like to explore more about virtualization. Virtualization is a technology that creates a virtual version of physical resources, uh, such as servers, desktops, and it works also in this way. It allows multiple virtual resources to run on a single physical resource, improving efficiency and even flexibility. This actually brings us, I would like to give an example. For example, instead of having 10 machines, in that the work the 10 machines can do is uh, actually one machine can do. That's why we actually prefer virtualization, and that's why even we call it that. It doesn't consume a lot of resources and so on. When I would like again to talk about the components that the virtual machine actually has, I would like to talk about virtual CPU, uh, a computer processing unit, and sometimes we call it a VCPU. That emulates a physical CPU, allowing multiple machines to share actual physical resources. I would like to talk about virtual memory. It has a RAM actually that store actually that processes the stored information so fast and give it to the user at that very moment. It has a virtual storage. It can store us everything that we actually uh, load into it. It also actually has a virtual network interface that actually enables to virtual machines to communicate to each other. That's why we actually prefer most especially virtualization in this era of technology. In a business, actually, virtual machine is very important because it improves resource utilization instead of using very many resources actually to perform the same job or either work that one machine can do. That's why you see that most of the companies nowadays have preferred virtualization because instead of wasting the resources, it also actually simplifies management instead of a person or either using very many people actually to manage a certain organization. I can only create my virtual machine and I set actually create my folders, organization units. Then on it, I create what we call, then I apply what we call the rules that actually governing the business or the organization that I am working in. That's why I actually prefer virtualization or creating a virtual machine for actually managing my work. It also increases security because instead of the hackers accessing the information so easily, like for the example, I can give an example of someone who's using just storing information in his or her computer directly without using the virtual machine. You'll find that the hackers can access the information without him knowing at the shortest time possible. But if I use a virtual machine actually secures the secrets and even the documents that are in a virtual machine because there is no one can access the information in my organization if the permission is being given, or because in the rules that I'm going to set governing my uh, uh, organization or either a company, it's going to apply to every user that has an authority to access uh, the information or either the document about that company. And again, if I introduce the iTunes, I can actually block either my workers themselves from either copying or either downloading any information to their private devices. For example, downloading to the phone or either the, their personal computers. That's why actually I prefer virtualization By actually leveraging virtualization technology, businesses can reduce the cost, increasing efficiency, and even improve agility, and actually ultimately driving innovation and competitiveness in this world of today. Thank you for the opportunity given me to express about virtual virtualization, and I really enjoyed creating virtual machine, creating the folders, the organization units, in applying rules on it, and so on. Thank you very much, BYU.